Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to take a look at the Maketoys convention exclusive, TF Source exclusive, I don't know, Ion Storm, which is Blue Rainmaker. Now I'm going to apologize in advance. This color blue, much like Thundercracker, freaks out my camera's colors. It can't seem to get a grasp on this guy. But we'll take a look at him real quick and move on, because this is a mold that we've looked at a few times. We had the, let's see, G2 Screamer. We've looked at two different versions of Starscream, Acid Storm, Skyclone, and then also Dirge. So we've seen it a few times, and this one, much like the previous one, the Skyclone, is pretty much just a straight repaint, although there's one difference, which I think is actually an error in packaging as opposed to a change on the actual figure. So we'll take a look at them real quick. Trying to get these things up and out of the way. First we'll look at accessories, and we'll start off with the alternate head. So he does have an alternate head. Now, unlike Skyclone, this one isn't like enlarged and derpy looking. And I think it's supposed to. I think I just happen to get two of the smaller heads, which, yeah, I like them better, so it works for me. So yeah, you get that. You get this display base, which came with Skyclone, but none of the other ones. You get three more alternate faces here. This ratchets out. It's got the port here that plugs into this piece, like so. And then this will plug into the back here. I believe we worked it out that you had to like spread the legs or something like that to make it work, or something. Can't quite remember, and since I don't utilize it, it's not going to be a defining thing for me. It's there. It's nice that it's added in, but what sucks is the fact that it doesn't come with any of the other Seekers. He does come with the two little blast effects that just plug onto the null rays. Just like that. Nothing fancy there. Same one that we've seen a few times at this point. And he does come with the two little missile pods. So, in case you're going to jet mode, these work better for that. Which I do have to say, you know, I don't lose that much stuff. I do lose quite a bit of stuff. But I don't lose that much stuff to the point where, you know, it's like, I would prefer it to be, you know, transformable, the null ray, like the MP is. Quite frankly, I don't care. You know, it's like, it's fine. It's good enough for me. So, yeah, that is all of his accessories. So let's look at the figure itself. Same articulation that we've seen before. Head is on the ball joint, so you get the little bit down, a little bit up, left and right. All that works well. Universals for shoulders out to there. Kind of a soft ratchet up and down. Thigh swivel, or bicep swivel, thigh swivel. Double bend elbow. Wrist swivels. Crappy hands. Nothing new there. I'm glad I was able to kind of move past the hands to the point where I was able to still pick this guy up, because originally I wasn't going to. But they still just, they suck. So I'm just probably going to ball them into fist and call it good enough. I really, really wish they would issue replacement hands that are just the original hands, which I still don't see why you don't have these things laying around from the mold. So yeah, I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's why it's not an upgrade, especially the way this thumb sits on the top instead of on the side, like every other Transformer, and the fact and how wide their hands are too. I think somebody was saying that you can't transform them because of that. So let's see here if we can see. I think it's supposed to just flip up, right? Yeah, like that. I don't see why you couldn't get it in there, but it's tight. Anyway, so you get the ball joint for each finger and 2 friction pins in each finger, ball joint thumb, and 1 friction pin there for the thumb. Nothing spectacular there. Alright, so waist swivel, all that works fine. The hip piece is still loose, like all of the other ones, so there's nothing, no improvement there. And then hips, you can move the skirting out of the way. Ratchets up to there, ratchets out to the back, frictions out to the side. It feels loose, but it seems to hold its position just fine, so same there. So no issues. I guess it just would be considered very well toleranced if it moves and holds its place with ease. Knee hinge, rocker, and the tilt. So yeah, that is him in a nutshell. Yeah, nothing we haven't seen anymore before. He's got some really nice. I really do like the blues on him though. You know, he's definitely different enough from Thundercracker to really stand out. You know, he's got the light blues, the whites, the dark blues, with the red and white stripes. Let me grab Thundercracker here so you can kind of see the two. Now, of course, I went with Takara for my Thundercracker rather than Maketoys. And I'm very happy with that decision. Yeah, I just think he looks... You know, I think he just looks better as a character piece as opposed to just a, you know, seeker in the background. He is dusty. Hoo-wee. Yeah, it's funny looking at them together, though. It's like, it definitely makes his head look small, and it makes his head look big. But when he's standing with the other Seekers, he looks, the other MP Seekers, he looks fine. And when he stands with the other Maketoys Seekers, he looks fine. So it's one of those kind of take it or leave it kind of deals. You know, I don't think there's a perfect option here. Maybe if you put his head on his body. But yeah, you know, you can see, like I said, it's like you got the dark grays and the grays instead of the dark blues and the whites. Even the baby blue is similar, but just a slight degree difference. But yeah, it looks good, I think. I really like him. I like his colorations. And the best part is he's the final Rainmaker. I don't need to do anymore. Because I've got my Acid Storm. And my Skyclone, or I think Hotlink is what they called him from the bot concept. And so now I've got 3 Rainmakers, and I'm pretty happy with that. I switched his hands out with the G2 Screamer, who's here. He's not really part of them, but he was kind of standing in until I had 3. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. You know, I do wish we had more hands. You know, the better hands for him. Like I said, he's got the original hands. He does not anymore, and neither does G2. I want to say somebody commented on the Skyclone. Let me see here if I can find it real quick. I think somebody was saying that there was option. Let's see here. This figure has figure in hands are truly terrible. This is Master Jedi Elf. The right hand has to be turned 180 degrees, palm side upside down instead of up to fold in the forearms. Okay, yeah, we're just talking about that. The TFCon Toronto one, the blue one, is by far the best QC and color-wise for me. Agreed. Well, no. Acid Storm would still kind of beat it for me. I think he's pretty much fantastic. Let's see here. I was thinking about getting this one for Thundercracker. That would work. Oh, hands are terrible. Swap the old head for the new one and put Skywarp's black set of hands on. So the original Skywarp came with purple hands and black hands. Yeah, somebody else says that. Master Jedi Elf. Lowell Martin says I was having flashbacks with from handling early KFC hands when you were manipulating these, but these are worse. Let's see here. Retro Robot Radio says, so this is Air Warrior. Will we need 3 of them? No, I don't think so. Someone was asking if I would like to trade for Maketoys Starscream. I appreciate it, but I've got the Takara ones. I'm happy with those. I like these sequels, but yeah, the heads suck. Got replacements on Etsy. These guys look shabby. Let's see here. Shabby. I'm just trying to see. Well, I thought somebody had commented saying that there's another hand option. So if anybody out there knows of a hand that fits this mold like a KFC hand that I can swap out, then let me know. I might do that. But anyway, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I think he's a pretty good figure. You know, not breathtaking or anything new or revolutionary, but it's nice to have Rainmakers that aren't that crappy MP11 mold. Because it just sucked. But yeah, I'm happy that I've completed this set, and now that they're done with making the Rainmakers, I won't have to worry about buying any more. 3 Rainmakers, I'm good.